looking, kissing when I really get to clicking, but I'm looking for a sister to revive and when I kiss her. If you want some melody, just let me know.
Alright, y'all. What's up? It's Tuesday, and I didn't do any vlogging Monday because I didn't really do any work actually Monday. I took the day off. My wife and I had to do a appointment that took the whole day up, and so, you know, it's just how it is sometimes. I do allow myself one day a week to take off. Usually I don't take that day off, very rarely. But, you know, if I need to, I have it, you know. So that's what I did, and now it's time to get on to the next page. I'm either going to work on page 1 because I had never actually finished that page, which probably makes sense to go and finish that, so that I can send out 5 pages to my patrons, or I can start on page 6. I don't remember if I have up to page, I think I do have page 6 and 7 laid out. I was going to lay it out as a double page spread. I don't know if I'm still going to do that or not yet. We'll see, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going to get into something as I listen to the latest episode of I'd Rather Be Drawing. Really great couple of guys. You guys should definitely go check them out, and they do a weekly show, I think, and other various shows in between on YouTube. So check out I'dRatherBeDrawing.com. They have a whole website and everything. They got a lot of cool comics you can read there too, for free. So check them out, and I will talk to you soon. Alright, so I did end up going back to the first page. I lowered the opacity on everything, and all I really did was get the top frame down. You know, it took a little while to do this lettering. I think it came out pretty good. And the borders and stuff, and kind of getting all the underdrawing on one layer. It seems like I didn't do much, but, you know, it took about a half an hour or so. And I'm really liking how this came out, the title part. I still got to figure out exactly where I'm going to set it. It is in California in the 1900s, but I want to, I actually found a list of swamp areas in California, so I'm going to probably take something from that list and add it here as kind of the setting. And that wasn't actually in the script. I actually I asked him where it was and stuff, Doug, and he told me it was in California 1900. I think that California 1900, I don't know if it said California or not, but it said it's in the 1900s. So, you know, gonna kind of figure that out and get on to the sketching of it as well, or the inking, I should say, of it, and finish that up. So I'm liking how it's looking so far, though.
Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone.
What's up, y'all? It is Wednesday, and I had to go into work early today, so I didn't spend time on Lone Wolf, unfortunately. But I was able to do some a little bit of writing and stuff during lunch, about 45 minutes. And you know, during the side hustle, I guess that's a new thing that I think it was the guys like Scott O'Green and stuff from I'd Rather Be Drawing. Check them out, they're awesome. They were saying they're calling their 9 to 5 their side hustle now, and comics is their main gig, which I love that. That's totally how I'm looking at it. So I'm done with the side hustle, and I'm going on to go have some dinner and hang out with the wife and stuff. I did a little sketching too. It's kind of slow at work. Also, I've been having the sinus issues. I think it's like what do you call it? Allergies, I guess. Really crazy. Like, I feel like I have earplugs in all the time, and it's frustrating. So I don't know. I got to figure out how to get that better. But I also got something cool in the mail. Let's see. Peter Cimetti had like this special sale or whatever. For I guess he needed money for something, so he kind of did like this, 5-minute sketch card type of promotion, and I did it just to help him out and stuff. But get a cool sketch also, and there's this awesome turtle sticker in the envelope. I don't know. I'm sure that's not Peter's fault that it's all stained and whatnot, but these mail people are crazy, spilling their coffee on my art. So let's see what we got. We got a cool sketch of one of the characters from Eden. I could request what I wanted him to draw, and I requested this, and I love it. It's so awesome. It's so cool. I love this character. He's crazy looking with the crazy eyes, this alien. And yeah, he signed it, and oh wow, there's cool Peter Cimetti facts on the back. That's really cool. I love that. I need to get cards like that. That'll be fun. So yeah, really cool. What's up, y'all? It's Thursday, and I'm saving my progress. Just did about, I don't know how long, an hour or something worth of work. A lot of kind of detail going on here. I was looking at the one, I think it's like the only Bernie Wrightson Swamp Thing I have, and just kind of looking at how he renders stuff, and I don't know if I really got anything from it. I probably should from the water and stuff, because that's where I'm having the hardest time, but I think mostly I got stuff from the trees. Still not done, but kind of drew a lot of just little detail lines in the trees and stuff, and then I would put these little lumpy bumps, which I kind of think of as like moss and stuff, and then I drew this frog, and I actually didn't look at the reference for the frog. I mean, I did when I originally sketched it, but I didn't just now, which is probably a mistake, but I don't know. This leg is probably not right. Other than that, I think it looks pretty convincing as a frog, and we'll see. We'll see if I'll go back and mess around with it a little more. I don't really love how the water is looking with the black. I like the little bubblies. Seems like I put those little bubbly lumps on everything. It's like my main texture. I need to learn how to do some more different textures. But yeah, I don't know. This panel's coming out pretty cool, though. I do enjoy it. I do think it's fun to do and like get into these details, but it's also, I think it's coming out pretty good so far. So I know I just kind of mentioned all the things that are wrong. It's just me showing you kind of the process of how I'm trying to figure out how to render something like this in a comic book style that's somewhat simple, but also, trying to make it look cool too. So, but that's about it. Time to go to the side hustle, aka the 9 to 5. All right, y'all. So today's a little bit of a weird day. It's Friday, and I didn't get my half an hour in. I got about 23 minutes in. I was having computer issues and this and that and blah blah blah. I'll get the rest of my minutes in for the day too, at some point today. But I think I'm done with this panel. I went in and changed up some of the details. Well, I have to still fix this leg. I gotta look up some frog anatomy and fix that. But other than that, I was looking at the Bernie Wrightson stuff again, and I saw how he did it a little bit, and I think it'll look better in the colors, but even his stuff is pretty messy. And I put even a little more detail than he tends to put, which is surprising, in the water part. Just because I put the little bubblies in it, I guess, but at least in some of the panels I saw, but I'm sure he goes into much more detail sometime. I mean, even on this cover, like all he does is put like a few circles in for lily pads, so, and some grass coming out. So I don't know, there's different ways to go about it. when it comes to backgrounds, it's more about implying the environment than necessarily drawing every little last thing perfectly. So as long as you can do that, I don't know if I'm doing it well or not, but that's kind of the goal. Other than that, I think I'm about there with this panel. I don't want to go too crazy. I gotta also figure out what happens in a frog's eye, to so I can kind of add that a little bit better. Maybe I'll just do it in colors, I don't know. But I think I'm about done. Went in close into this, distant shot and just did some really light penciling to kind of show where the lone wolf is at. And yeah, I think we're done with this panel now. I just gotta finish the big panel, which and then once that's done, I can send the full 5 pages inked over to my patrons. So, I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm not sure. I don't want to go too crazy. Hopefully it'll probably be around the same level of detail as this, I guess. But I don't want to set a standard on the first page, because you get into the second page and the third page and the fourth, and there's not as much detail. Like you can see like here and, here and stuff like that. And even here, I think I want to take some of those detail lines out, because I draw them more cartoony. I might even redraw that face a little bit, because I draw them more cartoony in the later pages. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'll get the rest of my time in today, probably do some writing or something, or sketching of characters. I've been doing some concept art for Glyph. I've been trying to learn how to draw faces better. It's weird, like I've been drawing all my life, but at the same time I'm still not that great at some of the very basic fundamentals sometimes, and I really want to get the fundamentals down, especially more than anything, because you could go as stylistic as you want, but if you don't have the fundamentals down right, that's the part that kind of shows that you're weak at drawing. And we're always learning and stuff and whatnot, but I want to get at least to a point where I feel like my stuff is professional. I think I'm getting there, but if I'm honest with myself, I feel like I still got a ways to go. I may be halfway there, maybe. I don't know. I also don't want to have like super polished work, so I am aiming for a little bit of a sketchy style, but that's actually difficult too, because how do you make sure it looks professional while still maintaining kind of a sketchy abstract style that some people might translate as unprofessional, or lazy or something like that, but it really is just a style, So I don't believe in lazy being a style, but I also like a sketchy kind of lazy looking style. Check out Corey Lewis or Jim Mahfood. I'm not like necessarily aiming for those types of styles, but they're kind of rough sometimes around the edges with their stuff, and I'd like to hit something a little more sketchy, because I just like that. That's the aesthetic I like. So alright, time to get to work, guys. I gotta go to the day job, the 9 to 5, the side hustle, and hopefully get some more working on comics today at some point. Alright, talk to you soon.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I like to I like to I like to love you every day.
So what's up, y'all? It is Saturday, and I wanted to catch up on some reading a little bit, getting into Midnight Mystery from Alternate Comics. I just read the first 2 issues, and they were really good. I actually really enjoyed these. Real Reveal, or Real Evil, REEL. Yeah, I don't know. These were really fun, like kind of a, I guess, Dick Tracy type of thing, but with a supernatural kind of slant to it with like ghosts and stuff. Really cool. Like, it's a story about this guy who's like one of those old like horror hosts from TV shows and stuff. And there's just some interesting stuff that happens and twists. And now I'm on to the third. There's 4 in the series. So I'm on to the third, The Burning Bride, which I think it's going to continue this story, but I think go into something else too. And I love this. Midnight Mystery, The Burning Bride. A tale so twisted it needs to be read sideways. And so the orientation in this is all, like this. Liefeld and McFarlane did this when they did a Spider-Man X-Force kind of crossover back in the days. That was like right before they started Image. And but anyways, I just thought that was pretty clever though. Like, I've seen Sideways comics before, but I love how they put that, a tale so twisted it needs to be read sideways. So I'm really enjoying Midnight Mystery. Definitely worth checking out, I would say. And for only $1.50 a comic. So you could get all 4 comics for $6. That's pretty cool. Where else are you going to get that? Alterna. And they're going to continue this series, which is really cool. So number 5 will be coming out in a little bit. Or I don't know. I think they might renumber them. I can't remember. I think they do go to 5, but it's like mini series. So there's 4 in this series, and then we'll see what the next one is. So yeah, I'm excited. Better turn it around. So twisted.
I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you night and day, if I may. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day.
Alright, y'all. It is Sunday, and I didn't do a very good job vlogging yesterday. But I did a little something, I guess. But this is, the progress from yesterday. I spent about an hour on this page. Well, I mean, it was literally like 2.5 hours while I was doing a live stream, but a lot of that is distracted time, so I'm saying an hour, I guess. So I don't know, but I think it's looking alright. It's looking pretty good. Still got a lot of detail to add in there, but the basic foundation is done. So all I need to do is really finish this panel, fix that leg. I gotta add this little caption in there, and then this page will be done. So the first 5 pages of my part of Lone Wolf will be done, and then I got 5 or so more to go, depending on if I extend it. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and we're trucking along. The Lone Wolf anthology is about halfway funded, and I hope to get this thing inked and finished inked soon, because then I have to go in and do colors, and I'm really excited to do colors because I've still never completed a full comic story. I've done some comic pages in color, almost like practice or trying to do it, but never completing a full story. So this will be my first opportunity where I kind of have to finish the colors. So that's good. I like it. It's forcing me to do something that I've done it colors before, but just not a full story. So I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to play with mood and storytelling and rendering with the colors, and see if I can do something that is interesting and maybe not super detailed. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to spend forever, but I don't know. I'm just looking forward to it. So that'll be fun. And who knows when I'll start that. I might finish the inks first, or I might, start playing around with the colors as I go. We'll see. But yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. I'll probably continue this vlog till tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get some more work done tomorrow. I haven't done any work yet today, so we'll do that. And it's going to be hard to do any video of it because my video or my phone mount thing broke, but I do have other options, so maybe I'll see if I can make it happen in a different way. So yeah, we'll see. But now time to work on the comic. Yeah, so I didn't really mention that in the live stream yesterday. It was really cool. We talked about publishing indie comics, me and Peter Palmiotti, and while we were doing that, his retro comic almost got to fully funded. It jumped to close to $500, which is really cool. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the video we did, or if it was going to happen anyways, or what. But that was really exciting to kind of see that go down live. And that video is really cool if you want to check it out. It gets better and better as it goes, like towards the end. It just keeps getting better. In the video, there's some fun stuff we discussed, and we were reacting to talking kind of back and forth with the chat, and it was really cool. A lot of people were there, and so you should definitely check that out. But now the Peter Palmiotti's retro is fully funded. Obviously we want to get to a lot more if possible, hit those stretch goals. And also Hero by Muttman and Macho Dan are also fully funded, and again, they want to get to stretch goals as well. Lone Wolf, we got to still work on Lone Wolf. We're about halfway there, but we're making progress and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, just exciting news. There's a lot of stuff going on. I've been working on a lot of promotional stuff kind of in the background, kind of building with the people who are putting together the 100 Days of Making Comics, Werewolves and Unicorns anthology and Kickstarter, specifically Mike Emirates and the rest of the crew. We're all kind of in the background making this thing happen, and it takes a lot of different things to make it work. So I just finished working on some music for the Kickstarter video that Corey Kerr produced. So, that's been something I've been working on, and a bunch of other stuff. So things are exciting. That Kickstarter is going to go live on probably the Friday after you're seeing this. June 1st, I think, is Friday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that's going to go live soon. So there's a lot of crowdfunding going on. I'm really excited for it, and if you can support in any of those things, please do. And of course, still my sister-in-law and brother-in-law are still living in a hotel, and so that GoFundMe is still going on. So all these links will be in the description. Please help out if you can. And yeah, anyways, let's get to making comics.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
Alright, so here is the finished page 1, fully inked, and I fixed the leg. That's more accurate and better. And I researched where I want this to take place. Hopefully Doug will approve. He already told me it was California in 1900, but I wanted to get a little more specific to an area where there would be swamps and that would exist during that time, which it does. And yeah, this is the finished page, and I'm really happy with it. And as far as inks, I'm gonna still color it, and I'll probably clean up the inks too if there's anything I need to clean up. But yeah, pretty much done. I only did a little bit of video because as I was trying to do the video, my computer was being slow and it just wasn't worth it, you know, doing a ton of video. But that's fine. Switching things up with my whole Patreon and email list and stuff. So this stuff is going to be sent over to Patreon and to my email list. From now on, I'm actually going to start working on setting that up today, and if I can't get it done today, I'll finish it up tomorrow. But from now on, I'm going to send whatever I send to Patreon is going to be the same stuff I pretty much send to my email list, except for physical things. So from time to time, I will send some special physical benefit things, postcards and maybe mini comics and stuff to my patrons, because I collect their addresses with that, and you know, it's a good way to give to people who are giving to me. And I'm not going to do a comic book every month, like a new comic story every month. My goal is to give everybody in my email list and my Patreon list a comic book, some kind of comic book offering every month, but I can't hold myself to that, because I did it well for like a good 5-ish months, and it just was not sustainable for me. I wish I could, but you know, that means I have to do extra stuff on top of what I'm already doing, sort of, or, you know, there's a lot of stuff that makes it really more stress than it needs to be. And I want to make the best comics I can, and I don't want to be held up by, you know, my own stupid goals that don't make sense, you know, in the time. So I don't know, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But what's cool is that everybody's going to be able to get these, whoever wants to be in the email list, and that's my incentive. So if you want to go to donkeyjawprojects.com, sign up for the email list. You know, I've been telling you guys about a lot of crowdfunding things lately, and not everybody has money. If you can, though, please share some of those things out. If you can support, that's awesome. I don't expect that everybody will be able to support everything that I say, but you know, I am excited about those projects, and also, you know, the GoFundMe for my brother and sister-in-law. But I also wanted to give something to you. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to just be like, here, you know, buy this, buy that. I want to give to you guys. Like, that's not the point of all this, you know. I mean, well, in some ways it is. The whole point of me doing videos and all that stuff is to promote what I'm trying to do, but at the same time, it's a community. I love you guys. I think you guys are awesome, guys and girls, and I'm just so blessed to even be part of such an awesome community and such an awesome audience of people who dig my stuff. You guys rock. It's all about the people. You know, what I'm going to do, though, is I am going to offer everything I've offered so far on Patreon that only goes to my patrons is now, the digital versions is now going, the whole digital archive is now going to be opened up for anybody on my email list. So you can read a lot of, like, fresh kind of comics that were once behind a paywall. And so anything digital is going to my email list and my patrons. But, you know, if you want some cool physical rewards from time to time, probably 3 to 4 times a year. And probably there will be some other things I might start doing, you know, Patreon only videos. Probably just, you know, once in a while or whatever. Some little things here and there. If you want some of those extra things, you know, for only $1 a month, you can come to my Patreon and help me out with that. But you're still going to get a lot of awesome free stuff just by signing up with the email newsletter. There'll probably be some things that the email newsletter gets that the Patreon people don't get. You know, so it's kind of going to be a back and forth, but those are great ways to kind of keep up to date with what I'm doing and get some cool stuff, you know. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm going to probably sign out for today, and I'll hit you back up tomorrow, unless something cool happens. All right. What is up, y'all? It is Monday, Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, guys and gals. So yesterday, I ended up having a little more time, and I started working on a hero fan art piece just for fun. And then I decided, why not add a little lone wolf in there? And I'm contemplating possibly adding another character in there. We'll see. But I'm gonna do a live stream, I think. I also just spent a long time setting up the email list and landing page so that people can now subscribe for my email list and get some free comics. Open up the DJP secret treasury of comics and the link will be right down in the description if you want to check that out. I'm definitely excited about that. There's 4 comics in there that you can read for free. Download the PDFs, and yeah, I don't know, I think it'll be a cool thing, and I'll just keep adding to it as I go. I'm going to work on Hero now for a little bit, so I'm on the Hero drawing, I guess, for a little bit. Maybe I gotta edit this video too sometime today. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, lots of stuff to do. Hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. And alright, y'all, we had a great live stream, and I've been working, going crazy on this detail. Just noodling away like crazy, having fun, and I have a headache and I'm tired. Time to call it quits and finish, hang out, do different things in the day, more Memorial Day type stuff. I guess, I don't know, I'm tired. I need to go get some food and stuff. Hope you guys had a great day. I'll talk to you later.